How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? This is my blog for today. As usual, I'm going to talk about politics, and as usual, the political situation remains the same. Barack Obama still hasn't got enough pride to tell the truth, and he's still so shameless in his attacks and his speeches and his accusations that nobody would know who he's talking about. Every time he makes accusations about the Democratic Party or the Republican Party, or any time he takes any shots at the political situation in general, and every time he draws a picture of what's wrong with this country and the things that have to be fixed and mended and different kind of things that have to be accomplished, while he's attacking, you would think that there are certain enemies that have to be straightened out, certain situations that have to be fixed. It turns out that he's attacking everything that he himself did. It's like he didn't know he did it, and he wasn't there when it happened, and he doesn't know he was elected, and he doesn't know he's the president. Either the man is pretending to have Alzheimer's, or his memory really stopped working, or his mind stopped working, or if it's working, he doesn't want you to know if it's working, and he thinks your mind stopped working, so you don't know the difference, and he could say whatever he pleases, and you don't care, or you're not listening, and you don't know the difference. How does anybody have the nerve to keep telling you about what's wrong with this country that he himself did? He told you partisanship is disgusting. He kept saying it while he was running for president, and it sounds like he doesn't know he was elected, because he's still telling you the great problem is too much partisanship. He creates a healthcare bill where he's involved in the whole healthcare bill, and with his whole party trying to fight for it, and he's making speeches for it every single day that he must pass the healthcare bill. And he's talking all the time about the healthcare bill like it's the only thing that's important in this world. And everybody that works for him, the whole Democratic Party, is working all alone, and for the first time that I can remember in the history of this country, the other party you would think doesn't even exist. You wouldn't even know that the Republicans were ever elected, because they never talked to a Republican, they never worked with a Republican, they'd even say hello to a Republican, like the Republicans are not even part of this government. And now he tells you that's too much partisanship. Doesn't he know that there were also Republicans in this country? He hasn't spoken to a Republican since he got elected president. If he ever spoke to them, it wasn't about the health care bill, because no Republican ever remembers even discussing it with him. Then they passed the legislation and fixed the legislation, and behind closed doors. Not only can the Republican be part of the bill, he's not even allowed to hear about it, he's not allowed to see it, he's not even allowed to know where it is that they're working. They can't even come into that building. And he's talking about partisanship. Now he's talking about the big problems with the budget. The budget is going out of control, and the deficit is the biggest problem. Does he know that he's the president? The deficit happened because he created it. He never heard about it. Where was he when he created it? Was he in the White House? Was he in Washington? Was he in a foreign country? Was somebody else the president at the time? And he keeps attacking everything that he himself does. And he's taking it for granted that you're so stupid that you only know the problem and you have no idea who caused it. It's like I punched you in the mouth, and then I tell you, you know what a disgusting thing? The most disgusting thing is people are walking around punching people in the mouth. We have to put a stop to it. It's like Bill Clinton campaigning against adultery the day after the Monica Lewinsky case. This man is campaigning like he doesn't know he was elected, and he's campaigning against everything that he does the very next day. It's like I'm telling you that the worst thing is how fat people are getting. So I'm creating right now, a diet that starts 2 years from now, like he's doing with the freeze. The freeze on spending starts because it's the most terrible problem we have is this terrible situation with this unbelievable budget. It's totally out of control, and we have to do something about it immediately, 2 years from now. Imagine if you went on a diet because you're overweight 2 years from now. Did you hear you're on a diet? Did you hear that you're fat? Did you know that you're overweight? Do you know that's the problem? How does it start 2 years from now if the problem is now? Because he doesn't want to do anything about anything. He just wants to announce problems, keep walking, pretending he doesn't know that it happened, and the whole thing is somebody's fault. Like he doesn't know who. He doesn't know where he is. Somebody would tell him, you live in this country, you was elected, you're the president. Could you memorize that? Is that too much to find out about? Remember, you're the president. That's the last time I'm telling you. Watch this vlog and find out about it if you don't know yet. Watch Jackie Mason and you'll find out you're the one who got the job. You got that? Thank you.